welcome to Showtime with me, Aisha. As you all know, in here is all about entertainment, and today we have a very interesting topic, a very interesting one, I must say. Everybody has gone through it, but as you all know, before we get into what we have for you today, we'll take a very quick break, and when we return, we'll introduce our guest and the show continues. Don't go anywhere, we will be right back. Welcome back, guys. Like I said, our topic today is an interesting one, and guess what? It's about breakup. Yes, breakfast, hot breakfast. All right, I have in the studio Precious Benito and Sakina Abubakari. You guys are welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, they'll be talking to me about, we'll be talking about breakfast. Who cheats more between a guy and a lady? Is it the guy or is it the lady? I know you guys are feeling, okay, it's just ladies that are here. Don't worry, we give the guys their own special time to talk about it. But we don't want to cheat, we want to hear their pure facts. That's why we have the ladies in the house first. All right, you guys are welcome once more. So, Precious.
Yes.
So, between a guy and a lady, who cheats more? Who do you think cheats more?
Before I pick out and say the person who cheats more, I can say there's a social statistics which says that 20% of men cheat while 30% of ladies cheat. So in my opinion, you can see from these social statistics, we see that men cheat more. But I can say it's 50-50 in my own opinion, because men are wired that way. They see, they are attracted from what they see, while women take their time to like cheat on men. They don't just cheat anyhow. So for a man cheats with all his heart, like he doesn't have any regard for his body. For a lady, she has regard for her body in the sense that when she cheats, she doesn't cheat just like that. She must have a reason for doing so. So I feel that men cheat more to some extent.
Yeah, like you said men are moved by what they see.
Yes.
Is that it? Like, Sakina, do you believe in that? Is that the reason a man cheats?
No. I don't believe. Okay, I feel men are actually moved by what they see, but I don't really feel that's exactly the reason why they do cheat. Because sometimes some people will tell you men cheat because of their nature. By nature, a man is promiscuous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, because men are wired that way.
That promiscuity nature of a man makes a man cheat.
Okay.
A man always wants fruit salad. He has orange, he wants banana, he wants apple, he wants everything. Forgetting they all have the same, not same taste, but maybe health-wise, maybe they have same benefit. So that promiscuity nature of a man makes man cheat. A man will look at you to the face and he'll be like, by nature, a man is polygamy. But if we flash back to how we are all programmed, as a girl that I am, I feel the only difference is we are also moved by what we see. Because if, for instance, you have a boyfriend and he is tall, he is good looking, he is intelligent, he is presentable, it doesn't mean you won't see a better man. You will definitely see a better man. But there is what we call contentment of the heart. If you are contented at heart, you know he won't be 100%. Since you have 65, 75, let you just be like, let me manage. A man doesn't know that. A man doesn't know that. He wants 100%.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I also feel men actually go after everything that attracts them, just like I've said before. And they don't put anything, they don't allow anything to come their way. Once they want something, they really go after it, not knowing the fact that they already have similar thing at home or in stock. So what they just go after is what they see at that spot, at that moment, without thinking twice, because they think from their head, from their brain, not from their heart. Meanwhile, the ladies think from the heart, like they do everything from heart, you know, they put reservation to everything, unlike the man. So I would say that men cheat more than the ladies. For example, there's this story I saw last week. I mean, there's this lady that the husband caught her cheating.
Yeah,
and yes, the news was roaming around, and he videoed her, and her face was all over social media. People were criticizing her, like she was heavily pregnant and was cheating in the matrimonial bed. And 2 days ago, I heard that she committed suicide. To tell you the fact that ladies don't actually do that with their sane mind. Something must have pushed her to that situation, but not for a man. For a man, it's just like a daily kind of living for him. It's an everyday stuff for him. He does that every time. Like if he goes out, sees fine face, sees what he wants, he goes after it. So you can see, you can't weigh the difference between a man and a woman.
Yeah, talking about this trending story that happened, and also saying a man is polygamous in nature, like you said, Sakina. Don't you feel polygamous in nature means if you like a woman, you keep her, you marry her, you understand? Not being promiscuous with her outside, you understand? And again, for a man, for a woman is able to accept a man while when he cheats on her, like she's able to be patient to stay with him, you get? But don't you think that a man doesn't have that energy? He doesn't have that mind to forgive
Yes, because
looking at what happened in that trending video, you know, a woman will see her husband. There are a lot of a lot of trending stories that you've seen that a woman caught her husband cheating. Yes. The highest thing she can type or she types is saying, okay, I caught him cheating, advise me or something. Yes. But a man seeing his wife cheating with a so-called religious leader, and she sits down, he immediately videos her, and not that he videos her in okay, he opens a life, that means okay, yes, his emotion takes a better place of him, you understand? But no, he videos her, he saved it on his phone, then he sits down and think, okay, yes, it's now time I post it for the internet. Send it out.
This is because the trauma is not the same, and what we protect is not the same with that of a man. Okay, this is where society interest, I feel, comes in. As a lady, you might go wayward or commit any social vices. Society won't forgive you. They will talk about it. You have to grow a thick skin to get rid of that. But once a man acts the same thing, he will be praised for that. He will be glorified. So I feel sometimes society don't really help us, and maybe she feels she can't stand the trauma. She can't stand putting not just her, maybe her family, her kids to shame, and she feels, let me just end my life and go. Maybe I will have peace over there. So
but let me tell you, like, men are possessive in nature. Whatever is theirs, they want it to all be their own, all by themselves. They don't want to ever share anything. That's why when that woman committed that adultery, when she cheated on her man, it made the man very angry, and he just put it out there and exposed his wife, because he doesn't feel like he owns her anymore, because he feels this is his wife, this is his possession, this is his property. Why would any man come to his home and
have access
intrude in his privacy, sleep with his wife and all that? So in that aspect, he didn't put reasoning into his head. He just puts out everything. I'm done with this woman. I'm done with the marriage. That's to tell you they are not forgiving in nature because they are possessive and they are very, very jealous in nature. What they do, they don't want to accept that, because if a man cheats, he doesn't want his own woman to cheat as well, because he wants to have her all to himself. So that's in their head. They are wired that way.
Okay, I would have loved to ask you, okay, if you know you can't take the same bullet you've given to someone else,
Yes.
why will you why will you do it to that person? But it's okay.
Yes.
You're a lady. Maybe you might not be able to give us that aspect that we really want. So when we get the guy, we'll ask him that question.
Okay.
So now, Sakina, let's talk about breakfast, like hot one. Hot breakfast. But before we talk about breakfast, Sakina, give us a story. Like, give us a little bit about, have you been served hot breakfast before? Have you been served hot breakfast?
To talk on air?
Yes. We want to hear.
Okay, really, the first time I heard about breakfast, I thought people were actually talking about bread and egg. Maybe and tea. I don't know it comes that way. I don't know it comes in different packages.
Yeah. You know the joy about this thing is both of you. I know both of you. like it's so there was time that I used to hear Sakina talk. You should be like, Aisha,
I love you.
No. Before then, she'd be like, nobody has ever given me breakfast. Like I've never been heartbroken.
I have never been heartbroken.
I've never felt that pain. Now nobody has broken my. I don't even know how it is. But
I used to have. Do you remember while we were in school? I used to have this wish. I would be like, I want to catch my partner cheating. I want to know how it feels.
Yes, exactly.
That was a childhood memory. But now, Sakina, please
she
tell
can't
me.
take it.
When it happens,
she has gotten it.
I have a taste of it, and it's not something good to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's not something I even wish an enemy to experience, let alone a friend. Breakfast, actually, this name sounds sweet because you think it's chips and egg, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, I've been heartbroken, maybe once.
Okay.
I was once heartbroken, and I never saw it coming. And when it happens, I couldn't resist. Like, hard care.
They say to whom a relationship is given, breakfast is surely coming.
Yeah, true. Thank God for the kind of friends I have. Then I was able to pick up myself and forge ahead. But it's not something easy, because at first it was all mushy, it was all sweet. At the middle, it was still the same thing. And it was real. It was too real.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Too real to be shattered like that.
Yes, you actually got it. So when it happened, Precious was there.
Of course, I helped her through. I helped her heal.
Hard girl that doesn't cry. Hard girl cry.
Well, okay. Like that. That's a
Precious will look at me and she'll be like, Sakina, you are in school.
Focus on your books, please.
Aside from that, she looks at me. She was like, Sakina, you are in school. You are still in school. This particular guy you're crying over, what's his level of education? And I was like, he's doing his second degree. She said, and you are here crying.
Yeah.
Final year. It wasn't easy, but alhamdulillah for Precious. She was there. I appreciate your friendship, your love, and all. Then I could remember when we were together, after bragging about breakfast, after bragging of how it feels, I want to have a taste of it and all, and you were like, Sakina, it's not something you would love to try.
Yeah.
Thank God for you too.
So
that's what I could say.
Yeah. So what's your experience with breakfast?
Wow. Well, the experience is very traumatic. Like, is traumatizing rather, because it's something that pains from the heart. Like, you can't even erase it like very quick. it takes time to heal. I'll give you a story on how I was served hot breakfast. There was this day I was traveling. So I said my phone had issues. So I was like, let me rush to his house because it was weekend. I said, I knew he was home.
Very beautiful
Lovely,
story.
I said, let me rush to his house quickly and tell him, oh, I'm traveling.
And my phone is off, so
Exactly.
in case you call me.
I was being a nice girlfriend. Then I rushed to his place because his place was not too far from mine. So I rushed to his place. His cousin was there. As soon as I got to the door, his cousin came, held my hands. He was apologizing to me, and I was confused. Why are you apologizing to me? What have you done? He said, no, that he's very sorry. He didn't know his brother did this. And I was still confused because I didn't know that there was a woman in the room.
Yeah.
But I saw a female shoe outside the room, but I didn't conclude that he was cheating or something. So I kept on knocking the door was locked. Then I tried to open it myself. They dragged the door from inside. I was like, oh my God, there's something happening. His cousin now said, oh, you can come relax in my place while you wait for him.
What the?
So I was so patient. I was a good girlfriend.
Yeah.
I went to the cousin's place. I sat down. I was waiting for him to come.
To what?
You have that
To wait for him. I was so in love. So the cousin, he came by himself. He knelt down. I was sitting just like this on a couch. So he came out, he himself. He knelt down. He was begging me, oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were coming. I was like, let's go to your room.
Yeah.
So we went to his room. Guess what? This girl, I know her. She was my acquaintance. She was my friend, not friend, but I knew the girl. And she knew that he was my boyfriend. So I saw her lying on the bed with she was wearing a shirt like this. Yeah. All the buttons were out, and she was lying there. You know, I was so innocent. I'm very good. So as soon as I entered,
to hype yourself.
As soon as I entered the room, I was like, hello. I greeted her. Yeah. I was like, hello, how are you? I called her name. So I sat down on the couch patiently. So he was now saying that he's sorry, what. The girl didn't move an inch. She was still on the bed. So after like 2 minutes, I told him, okay, can I see you outside? I spoke to him, oh, I'm traveling. You might not reach me because my phone is bad. Then I left. Do you know the boy left her? He followed me back to my house. He was begging up and down. You see, I couldn't sleep. Our tears were dropping. As I was on my way home, I was crying because this was somebody like I love with all my heart. You know, this kind of hot breakfast, I've never experienced that again in my life. I try not to because I try to avoid
the thing about
such.
breakfast
is it was really hot.
It once, you now have that, you now try to block your heart from getting to that level. Exactly.
It's not a nice experience.
I think you don't give from the first time you are served breakfast, you stop giving
opportunities to even good
stop
people.
Giving all your love.
Okay,
you might not know, but you stop giving all your love because you feel let something like this don't happen again because you might not know how to react.
And truly, that really affected me. You know, I was like having very good people coming around me with good intentions, but I was like, it's still gonna end in the same spot. So why put in all the energy? You get the point. So I try not to put all my eggs in the basket until I see a ring on my hands. Even with the ring,
you okay.
I don't give 100, honestly speaking. Yeah. I don't give 100 in relationship.
You know, I'm really happy that you guys were able to share.
Did I really share mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, it's not all breakfast that comes in cheating, like catching your boyfriend
in the act. Yes.
Actually, mine, I wasn't served that way. How I got served was He used to be my all.
Okay,
This kind of relationship that even if you're in the toilet, you call him, oh baby, I'm pooing.
We don't really have time, but just give us a quick.
Yeah, like baby, I'm pooing. All these things, you give him updates on your daily activities, and then all of a sudden, this kind of person stop calling, and all he could say is I'm busy.
Yeah, that's the word for a guy.
The next thing is I saw him posting a girl, his WhatsApp status, his Instagram, and the next I could just see is their ivy flying.
Wow.
That's a hot one.
Wow, that's a really hot one.
It was traumatizing, but I'm so grateful for the kind of mother I have. My mom was there for me, and she really understood what I was going through, even though she isn't in the Gen Z generation.
All right.
She got it.
Like, you guys have given your own perspective.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed it, actually.
I really enjoyed it too.
And I know a lot of people too will learn from your mistakes. We've heard from the ladies. We've heard from the ladies pouring out their hearts about the hot breakfast they have been served and how they have blocked their hearts from getting served in the future. So we'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll have a guy to tell us how he copes with breakfast and also who cheats more between a man and a woman. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Like I said before, it's only fair we have a guy in the studio to talk about this interesting topic today. And if you're just joining us, this is Showtime, and we're talking about hot breakfast. And not only hot breakfast, we are also asking the question of who cheats more between a guy and a lady. So in the studio, I have Muhammad Ikaka. You're welcome on the show, Muhammad.
Thank you. My name is Muhammad Ikaka, and I'm here on the show who cheats more in a relationship between a guy and a lady.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So between a lady and a man, who cheats more?
Well, as a guy, I know like everyone will expect me to say like ladies cheat more in a relationship, but it depends. Like in a relationship, everyone is born to cheat because
like everyone is what?
Everyone has
is born to cheat.
Not actually born. Like everyone is like, how will I put it? Everyone like has the ability to cheat in a relationship. It depends on the relationship person you're in a relationship with. But well, to me, I think ladies cheat more in a relationship, not because I'm a guy, but based on things I've heard and stories I've seen about relationship.
How? Why? Why do you think so?
Because you know, in a relationship, like mostly ladies, when they are in a relationship with a guy, some of them, they might actually love the guy. If it's a relationship like for a wedding, if they are married, it's understandable. But most relationships, they are not married. And people that like normally like do receive breakfast in relationship are people that are not married, because it's really hard for couples to get divorced. Well, in the process, I think ladies cheat more in relationships because when they are with a guy, they might just be with a guy, let's say, to just be in a relationship and, you know, enjoy yourself together. And when they tend to see other guys, they might start acting like off in a relationship, like not feeling interested because they've seen someone that is better than the previous guys they've been with. Okay, that's the one point. And though I know like guys also cheat in a relationship, but the percentage of people that cheat in a relationship between ladies and guys is not like in a long margin, because guys also cheat in a relationship because like for some guys, like maybe there was a lady and they might see another lady and maybe they've been in a relationship with them for a very long period of time and they might get tired, of course, because I think that's one of the reasons why people cheat in a relationship. Because if you are with someone, like for the ladies, some of them will be like, oh, this guy has been with me for a very long time and he doesn't want to marry me, maybe he's not serious with me. I should just get along and look for someone.
So why, like you said, a guy would get tired. Like he gets tired. Like why does a guy feel, like I've been with this girl for a very long time and I want to try another one. Like you following what you said.
Yeah.
You said a woman can be with a man and still cheat because she needs something from another person.
Of course.
You feel she can give you said she can give a particular man her emotions, but she can also cheat because she needs something from it. Also. And you also said that a guy gets tired in the relationship, that he wants to test something else. Not
really tired. Like what I'm trying to say is that, of course, tired, because if you're in a relationship with a lady, like let's say, let me give you the duration of, it's very hard for you to see people like in a relationship dating for like more than 3 years. Like definitely, even if they just want to be together, the relationship is no longer interesting for them, and they'll be tired of it. Even if they're not showing it, like they might be looking for someone outside, and your partner will not know eventually.
Okay, guys, you're hearing what's coming out from a guy's mouth, but I can't say anything on this, but you're hearing what he's saying. Okay, so he's actually saying that a guy gets so tired in a relationship of maybe 2 to 3 years, like it's tiring for him.
Okay, let me give you another reason. Okay, let's say, for example, like some guys, let's say in a relationship, if a guy is ready to settle down with a lady and she tell him, for example, she needs to complete her education, she's not ready to get married to him, or she's not just ready, she needs time. Because most girls, they'll be like, give me time, and the time never comes. A lady might tell you she needs time for more than a year. What? No, it's too much of time.
I feel you don't heal from a breakfast totally.
No. I think...
Because whenever you're talking about it, or whenever you're remembering it, there's that little bit of emotion, you understand?
Like you said, guys have heart of stone. So don't you think...
Oh, okay. Sorry, maybe I'm saying it from a lady's perspective. Okay, I get. So you guys move on, like move on.
Every guy
life goes on.
Like give a guy like a week.
Okay.
His eyes will be.
A week.
A week might be too much. Days.
Okay. Hey, Mohammed, you have said it all. Guys. I don't know what to say, but you see, the guy that represented you guys today has given everything. He has brought out all the secrets. So you guys often have emotions to even last you a whole, like, you've been with somebody for a very long time, and someone breaks your heart, and a week is okay for you to just move on. Like, really?
How long do you think it should take? Like how long do girls like take before they heal from breakfast?
Funny enough, a girl could take a month, she could take a year, she could take years.
Crying.
Yes. There are things that when she sees, she remembers, like she remembers that particular person. That's a woman for you. Anyway, guys, you've heard stories about breakfast. As you said, it will reach everybody. Follow our social media handles to give us your stories about breakfast. Let us know if you've been served, and if you haven't, hopefully you don't get served. And I want to also know, between a lady and a guy, who cheats more? Give us your opinion on our social media handles. And with that, we've come to the end of today's episode. Don't forget to join us same time next week for a very interesting episode. Until then, it's bye for now.